Welcome to the Jim Masters Show live entertainment lifestyle talk show series. How is everybody doing today? It's a pleasure to see all the smiley faces. It is Friday. You made it through the week, gang. Isn't that cool? Boy, have we had some outstanding guests this past week. We've had some outstanding guests ever since we started this show 435 episodes ago and counting. Absolutely incredible. Matter of fact, we were working on a bevy of upcoming episodes all day. We were in the studio producing, upgrading, tweaking, scripting, booking. Everything has an ing to the end of it, I noticed, but not much eating and sleeping. We are working on that. We got to get more sleep and more eat, but we're just so stoked and excited about this entertainment lifestyle talk show series that we created what seems like many moons ago to entertain and inspire and educate, inform, just have a good time. Conversational, freestyle with extraordinary guests from Broadway, Hollywood, television, film, music, culinary arts, sports, as well as life in general. Some celebrity friends have been hopping on. Lots of new faces have been hopping on, and we have guests coming and going extraordinarily. It's just incredible. Touches my heart because so many people want to come on the show and they want to have a nice conversation. They want to talk about life. They want to talk about what they're working on. They want to connect. All of the incredible viewers who we call lovities do the same. We give everybody an opportunity on this show to be interactive. And that's something I've always loved to do in my career. I work in television and radio as an on-air television and radio personality and host, journalist, actor, writer, producer, stage MC, voiceover artist, narrator, the whole kit and caboodle. And I've been doing it for years. And when we launched this show, one of the things I wanted to do is really further connect with folks who already know of my work on television and radio over the years, and then welcome new folks to the scene. So they get an opportunity to really experience what we love to do here, which is entertain, inform, educate as well. And this is a very special place, JMS, because we have lovities who are the viewers who watch all the time from all around the world. We reach an international audience, which is extraordinary. We have viewers that love to watch from, of course, where we're based, the United States, as well as our friends in Canada and Australia, New Zealand, Africa, Asia, Europe. It's amazing. I was taking a look at some of the analytics, people watching from as far away as Zimbabwe. And it's just incredible where people are watching this show from. Wherever you're watching from, it doesn't matter your zip code, your gender, height, weight, income, eye color, political views, religious views. You're all welcome to join us here when we join you daily. We've been doing this series just about daily, 7 days a week, live, and it's extraordinary. So, gang, thanks for joining us. We toast you on a Friday night. Yes, we toast in a fancy green glass. This was one of my mother's sisters and Gertie's glasses, and it got passed down to me. So I toast all of you. We're a very classy operation here, gang, as you guys know. Did you watch when we had last night Paul McCartney's lead guitarist from the group Wings, Lawrence Juber, LJ, was on the show for an extraordinary conversation about his solo career, and he played live for us. And if you missed that episode, you can see it again. It's on our YouTube channel, archived for you. A lot of people buzzing about it, a lot of people watching. LJ had a wonderful time with us. We had a wonderful time with him, and it was an extraordinary conversation. If you saw any of the other episodes, like when Marion Ross, who played Mrs. Cunningham on Happy Days, was with us, or Dee Wallace, the actress who, of course, starred in E.T. and The Howling and The Hills Have Eyes, and Cujo, she was with us on the show. Folks who love the Irish artist, Celtic Thunder and Celtic Woman, and so many others. They've all been here. It's extraordinary. And tonight, I am blessed to have Lady Saundra. She is somebody who is blessed in many different ways. She's an extraordinary singer, yes. She's a brilliant novelist as well. And she is just class inside and out. She hails originally from the East Coast, her roots in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She makes her home in Beverly Hills, California. And she just really connects with people through song, through storytelling, in such a beautiful way. She's our special guest here tonight on the Jim Masters Show, live direct from Beverly Hills, California. First, we always say, while you're on our YouTube channel, show us some levity. What does that mean? What is Jim talking about? Well, we welcome you to the show, of course. We welcome all the lovities who are watching. Thank you very much. As I mentioned, today we chat with singer and novelist Lady Saundra. She's extraordinary. We do invite and welcome and hope you will subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very important. Why? Because we're building that, we're growing that, and that really helps us to deliver more great episodes, epic conversations, inspiring entertainment, and so many cool things that we do here for you on the show day in and day out. It's a very unique place we've created here and interactive. So while you're there, you're on the YouTube channel now. You see the red button, just click subscribe. There's no cost. Don't worry about that. And the notification bell that's there too, a little notification bell. So that way there, you'll be alerted when we have episodes coming up. Just a couple of days ago, we did a surprise pop-up show and we chatted with our viewers live. It was very interactive. We love to do that all the time as well. So check that out. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and we would love that. And share the channel. Let everybody know about our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, because it's a very special place. And we have some really cool additional things we're doing with our channel that are in addition to the Jim Masters Show series. We have some new surprises coming in the fall that we're very excited about, that we're working all summer long to do just for all of you. And so we thank you very much. And of course, as you're watching this episode, and thanks to those of you who've been doing this, we really appreciate it. We've been noticing it, and you guys are just amazing. Give a thumbs up, a like to this episode and all the episodes you enjoy of JMS, the Jim Masters Show Live, and leave a comment on the actual YouTube channel. What happens when you do that is YouTube sees that as well. We do. We appreciate it. And then they'll take this episode and they blast it out to even more people. So it's like a crucial thing. And we hope you get a chance to do that. We appreciate that. Also, some other cool things as we do our housekeeping here. There's that new feature called Super Stickers, Super Chat, Super Emojis, and Super Thanks. Something new that we have been able to, we reached a certain milestone with our viewership and interactivity and engagement. So YouTube has given us the opportunity to offer you guys during the show Super Chat, Super Stickers, Super Emojis, Super Thanks. What that means is during the live chat, your comment will be highlighted in a very bold and brilliant color, and everybody will see it, and we'll get a chance to thank you. I will personally thank you for that as well, and it helps support the show. Of course, share the levity. Tell everybody you know about the Jim Masters Show Live. Let's check in with some of our, speaking of levities, let's check in with some of our levities right now. See how everybody is doing on a Friday. Again, we say it's a Friday, but we realize some will be watching this any other time of the week or day when it's not a Friday. But we're greeting everybody right now live. And Sandra is in North Carolina, USA. She says, hello, everyone. How was everyone's day? Our day, fantastic. Welcoming Lady Saundra to Lovity Hall. Now, I already told her about the Lovity situation where you guys call yourselves the Lovity Squad. You've dubbed me Mr. Lovity. You call this Lovity Hall. She says, bring it on. She's all about levity, and that's really, really cool. And Merlin is watching in Ontario, Canada. Merlin, it's always a pleasure to have you here on the Jim Masters Show Live. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alessandra, thank you as well for being so open too, and glad you're feeling better tonight. We love that, and glad that we're able to help behind the scenes for you and also during the show. So keep the faith, Alessandra. Keep the faith. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday night. Sherry Larson in Kansas. Absolutely good to see you. Joan Sando. Hi, everyone. TGIF. I have my favorite ready, and I'm ready for a great show. Welcome, Lady Saundra. And Wozniak is watching in Jacksonville, Florida. And wow, look at her profile photo. She got her hair did. She is so loyal. Some of our viewers are so loyal. She was trying to watch the show the other day and participate in the pop-up afternoon show while she was at the salon with her hair, I think, in the sink. I don't know how you did it. She was getting her hair done, and she's like probably holding up the cell phone so she doesn't miss the Jim Masters Show Live. That's unbelievable. Your hair, and you look stunning, and you always do. Happy Friday, Jim and Levity friends. I'm glad This week's finally coming to an end. Love and hugs to all. You too as well. You got your favorite cocktail ready. Nice. Yeah, we love that. Terrific. Toast to everybody. Check in with a few more lovities, and then we will welcome our very special guest, Lady Saundra is going to be joining us. She's all excited. She's all set up. She's going to even perform something live for us as well. We got great music for you guys. She's blessing us with her presence on JMS tonight. Hello, Jim and Lovity Squad. Happy weekend from Juanita, watching in South Africa, one of our lovities. Good to see you, Juanita. Mary Bishop in Florida. Hello, Jim and Lovity friends. Welcome, Lady Saundra. Yes. And Sherry says it sounds good to her, Joan, because Joan has her favorite cocktail already. And then Joan says to Sherry, it really is, Sherry, I deserve this week. Love it, love it, love it. Big lovely hug to everyone from Alessandra. And we love it. Thanks for all these great comments. You guys are really, really the best. We love it, love it, love it. Oh, yes, Juanita, we have even, I know you noticed that, and we have even more exciting things in that department that are being produced. So stick with us, you'll see it. Carla says, big shout out from South America, Jim and gang. What a nice Friday night. Carla watches in Brazil. We love Carla. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it, love it, love it. And Christine Clifton is here, as always, one of our regular lovities, too. Greetings, Jim and lovely friends. Welcome Lady Saundra to the show tonight. She is in North Carolina, USA. We got cheers and thumbs up from Merlin in Ontario. Jane is watching in Sweden. Hello, all lovities. And Jim, good to see you. Jane as well. I know it is a late night for you as well. Oh, you shared our episode on your Facebook page and on your Twitter account. Thank you. We love when you share the YouTube links to our episodes on your social media. That gets more eyes and ears and people enjoying what you're already privy to, which is our cool times we have on JMS Live. Hey, Jim. Hi, everyone. Hope all is well. Kathleen watching in New York City. It's great to have you here as well. We love it. You guys are the best. It's so great to see everybody here and see all this lovity that's coming our way. Again, as I mentioned, Lady Saundra is here and she's extraordinary. Look at that shot. That is Lady Saundra. That's when she's just laying around the house. She's amazing. She really is. And we're so excited to have her here. As I mentioned, she hails from the wonderful city of Philadelphia. She's been the best kept secret, but not anymore. Lady Saundra hails from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. She makes her home again in Beverly Hills. She began singing at the tender age of 5. One of her Sunday school teachers made a phone call to Sandra's mother and said, your little girl can sing. Her mother was already on it. Sandra's mother enlisted her at a very prestigious school, Settlement Music School in Philadelphia, where Sandra studied opera and popular music. This certainly from Sandra's foundation. From there, Lady Saundra received a scholarship to study voice at Indiana University. And from there, she headed to New York, where she did much musical theater. That's right, Porgy and Bess, Jesus Christ Superstar, just to name a few. And Lady Saundra also studied acting at Dan Perna's workshop in Philadelphia. She also toured with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons throughout Europe and the United States. She loves live performance. She loves to interact with the audience to see their expression. You never know what people are going through, she says. She's got a very spiritual and inspirational side to her, which I absolutely love. We'll hear about that tonight as well. She says the right song in the right season and time can transform someone's life. She's experienced this herself while doing many a concert. And, and that can be really transformative when that happens. And then you share it with your audience. She says she's very blessed to be doing what she loves as her profession. The job allows her to travel when she can and meet interesting new people all the time. And she just loves what she does. She's so passionate about it. So with that, without further ado, live and direct from Beverly Hills, California, my very special guest, Lady Saundra, here exclusively on the Jim Masters Show Live. Lady Saundra, welcome to the show.
Oh, hi. I'm so glad to be here, Jim. Thanks for having me.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. We've been so excited. You look amazing. I love that outfit.
Thank you.
Just a little something that you found in the closet, right?
Just a little, you're right. Just a little. I have so
Just
many clothes.
oh my God. Well, we were looking at this picture. Where was this? This is amazing.
I shot that during the pandemic
Did
at
you?
at Castaic Lake. That was a video that I shot. It was a video to one of my songs on my CD entitled Pieces. So I needed a photo for
Nice.
the
That's
cover. And so that's where I shot
oh,
that
that's
by lake.
awesome. That is awesome. I want to show you, of course, as I mentioned, our show has a lot of levity involved in it, and the viewers call themselves our lovities. And here's some of the levity wave coming your way.
All
Jane in
right.
Sweden says, welcome, Lady Saundra. Alessandra, North Carolina says, hi there, Lady Saundra.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Party and celebrate you as well. And welcome, Lady Saundra, to our levity family. So
Thank
all of the
you.
love is coming your way. And
Thank you.
Alessandra says you are now part of our levity family. How's it feel to be a levity?
Yay! Great. I love it.
Isn't
I
it
love it.
awesome?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So Philadelphia, and you were spotted really, really early, which is fantastic. And then your mother sort of took the ball and made things happen for you as well, huh?
She definitely did. Yeah, she really did.
Yeah.
Um, I studied opera. I just had a love for classical music, and because I think it's a great foundation for a singer. It teaches you how to sing correctly,
Yeah.
breathing exercises, and singing from the diaphragm. So I still go to concerts here in California to like now that things are opening up. Like, is it Hollywood Bowl? They have a series now of just nothing but classical music.
Yes.
Classical music. Oh my God. Yes.
Mm, mm. So what were some of the earliest type of music that really spoke to your heart early on, Lady Saundra?
Well, God, when I studied classical music, I started listening to people like, I'm just going to be honest, classical music is a great foundation for me. I started listening to, my mother had a love for Barbara Streisand.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara, Edie Gourmet,
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
Vaughan. Those were the singers I started to listen to and practice with.
Great
When I
voices.
when I
Yeah.
kind of geared away, didn't gear away from classical music, but I wanted to do some pop music.
Yeah.
So to me, those are great voices.
Shirley Bassey,
I'm into
another
great
one.
voices.
Yeah.
Oh my, just not even talking about
Yeah.
Shirley. I've got like 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a concert of her when she was here years ago, and I got to meet her
Did
backstage.
you?
Amazing. Oh,
Wow.
amazing voice. Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
That's another one. I forgot about her. Yes,
Shirley
Shirley Bassey.
Bassey, yeah, Lena Horne. I mean,
Oh,
so many. Ella Fitzgerald. So those were some inspirations for you. So then, early
yes.
on, what were some other inspiring moments and people for you that spurred on this passion for music and the arts, where you knew you had this inside you and you had to release it out and share it with the world?
Exactly. While I was still in high school, I was doing musical theater in high school. I just fell in love with theater and music at the same time. See, I've learned that music is just a tune. No, acting. No, but music is just a tune with acting thrown into it. Music, I express what I'm singing. I express it
Yes.
vocally and on my face.
Yes. You know what?
Because my
You
acting
mentioned
teacher
Barbara
had taught me for
Streisand.
my act.
The
Mm-hmm,
acting teacher
mm-hmm.
taught you, right? You know who's
Yes.
Barbara Streisand was asked about what she, uh, when she's deciding what material to use and what songs and what
Mm-hmm.
speaks to her. Is it the feeling? Is it telling her life story? And sometimes, which is really amazing, and it ties into what you just said, she mentioned as far as the ability to be able to act it.
Yes. Yes.
Your storytelling, and you're becoming it and
Yeah.
you're acting it, because we always think
Right.
that it's just the feeling is there, that's
Hmm.
intact, but it's the
Hmm.
ability to act it and project it, right? And Barbara Streisand mentioned that as
Yes.
well, so
Yes.
you're and kindred spirits with Barbara on that.
And I've learned that. I've learned that when I've done the club circuit, I'm just going to go there. You never know what people are going through. You never.
Right.
I remember a long time ago when I was singing a regular at this club in Hollywood. Tommy Lasorda's son would come to all of my shows and would just clear the table, brought two tables, and would just sit there.
Mm,
The sweetest soul.
Tommy
And
Lasorda,
he
yeah.
said, I just want to hear you sing, Sue, because I see so much love in your eyes. I was so
Yes.
touched by that. I was so touched by that. He would come to every show. And then one day he invited me to his house for dinner. And he just needed somebody to talk to. He was, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm very transparent. And he was saying, Sandra, my dad owns this big, I think his dad had owned the Dodgers. And he said, I've always had money. I could go anywhere I want, buy what I want. I'm so unhappy. He says, I'm so unhappy. He says, and all the songs, because the songs that I pick, the lyric is very important to me. One of my favorite songs that I always end with is Somewhere Over the Rainbow,
Oh
to tell
yeah.
people to never give up on their dreams. So he said to me, "You always so happy and bubbly and joyful. Where do you get this from? I want what you have."
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It just made me cry.
And coming
So
from
all I
Tommy
did,
Lasorda, right, who you assumed everything was perfect and great and
oh my
everything, you
God.
never know what people are experiencing or dealing with until you take time
No,
to spend time and to listen.
exactly. A lot of people walk around with a mask on
Yeah.
and they're hiding deep rooted pain. And they're like, some people want to end it. Do you feel
Yes.
me? I talk about that
Yes.
in my book. Okay.
Yes.
So I prayed with him. I prayed and I said, I find comfort in God. And that's the truth. I found comfort in nature. I find comfort just praying, meditation, and that keeps me sane. And
Yes.
I prayed with him. And I know that from that day forward, he has said to me, I felt better since you prayed. And I had to cut old friends out of my life because it was going to pull him back into drugs. And he
Hmm.
didn't want to go back there. So he had to change his whole lifestyle. He had to change people he surrounded himself with.
Mm.
So unfortunately, he passed, but he had peace.
But he had peace,
He had
right?
peace, and that's important.
You know, do you sometimes feel almost, I've been described this way myself, which is quite interesting, the vibe that people can get from you. A number of people, even though I do this work in television and radio and stage and film, and you do this incredible work in music and writing as well. Um, Sometimes people have said to me the work that I do, and maybe the way that I do it, and the way there's an authenticity and there's a warmth that I would make a really good minister. I bet you've heard the same. You've heard
I
the same.
have,
Yeah.
I have, but you know what? I do sometimes minister at churches. I like last week I did not a church, but like a little meeting at someone's house because a lot of people are hurting right now. And
Yes.
I'm not a selfish person. You know, a lot of people have lost jobs, they've lost businesses they've had for 20, 30 years. That's
Yeah.
devastating.
Yeah.
So I try to get out of my own hurt because I know that God always takes care of me
Hmm.
and reach out and help a less fortunate person. So
Yeah.
yes, I do minister as he tells me to. I can't take on everything because it's too much.
How? Yeah. Right there. You have to have a shut off valve eventually.
Exactly.
You have to eat and sleep. I know. I've had to learn that too.
Right.
Yeah. You got to get that beauty sleep in there. So
That's it.
that's what, how have you been then for you during this unusual,
Woo.
unprecedented, and sad time in many ways, the last 17 months or so?
Do you
How have
know the
you
funny?
done?
You know what? Because I've been through so much, I didn't. I wasn't afraid. I just had to meditate, and I said, okay, where do I go from here? Because I just had recorded an album like 2 years ago, right before all this happened. And then when the lockdowns happened, and they said you can't do nothing, do this, you can't go anywhere. Do you know what I did, honey? I started shooting videos from the album because I had a lot of gigs, concerts lined up for me to travel, but those were all canceled, all canceled. So I said, I'm just going to keep busy. So I shot 5 or 6 videos during the lockdowns. And then I started writing a second book. I'm only on this 3rd chapter. I don't know the title of it yet, but I don't know where I'm going with this book. But so I just started being creative. And then I want to go back in the studio. I was going to do another contract with my producer, Barry Fussman, but he's very ill right now with cancer. And we just work so well together. I was scheduled to go in the studio to sign another contract. Then he called me and said, Sandra, I'm not feeling well. And I'm praying for him every day.
So you're praying
We
every
work
day.
so we work so well together. He's produced like, oh my God, Basingo Domingo, Melissa Manchester, Diana Ross. He's a seasoned producer, and Melissa Manchester, he just knows what to do with my voice. So
she's wonderful too. If you
oh my God,
she was a guest on our show, and she is a real delight too.
And I listened to, because he produced her song "Don't Cry Out Loud."
Yes.
So now that he's can't produce right now, I'm looking for another producer, but I'm very, very particular. Very particular. Not just anybody. I've met a lot of people that are gifted, but it has to be the right match for me. So how has it affected me? I've just been trying to write songs for the second CD. I've only written like 2 songs so far. I still got 10 more to write. Because Barry and I used to collaborate together. So now I'm looking for other collaboration. But I'm going somewhere tomorrow night where I'm connecting with a whole bunch of pros, musicians that are not on the road right now. So we're going to talk and put heads together. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just trying to stay busy.
Yeah. How have you stayed positive? We talk a lot about positive energy on this show a lot, and looking for sources of positivity. How has Lady Saundra stayed positive and hopeful through all of this uncharted territory that we've all experienced?
Oh my God. None of us have ever gone through anything like this, putting masks on. Oh my God. I hate that mask. My positivity, believe it or not, Jim, hiking I love hiking. That's my happy place.
Yeah.
Because there were certain mountains, places where you can go that were not closed. I would go there 4 times a week. When the gyms were closed, I was hiking almost every day. Right. With my headphones on, and it just brings peace to my mind.
Yeah.
I used to be a personal trainer years ago.
Oh, you were?
So
yeah.
I'm totally into fitness. So hiking was my place of keeping my sanity.
Well, you said something earlier, which I have said so many times on this show, especially, in the earlier times of the pandemic, when people really have been very lost. And I said, well, here, I don't have all the answers as well, but I try to find different ways to lift people and lift myself at the same time. I said, and you've said some of it in the beginning, get out in nature, get out to some of the things that are constant in life. Go to the ocean and watch the tide go in and out. Watch the sun rise and set, because that has done that for 10,000 years, and it's going to do it well beyond us. So go to nature, go outside, plant a garden, listen to music, watch old comedy shows, do whatever it takes to appreciate the things that are a rhythm, that are still cycling, even though all these other things are happening. And you know what I said too? I said multiple times in the show, I think what happened was back in late 2019, early 2020, 3 energies came together. They were a little ticked off with how humans have been treating each other. So the divine, Mother Nature, and planet Earth came together and said, enough of all this nonsense, enough of the hatred, the violence, the anger, the sides and all of that. So we're going to throw in a pandemic, economy, social unrest, political craziness, all in the same year at the start of a new decade. and see how it's not going to affect the ocean or the animals or the trees or any of that. It's going to be human based only. And we want to see how you guys work through this. And if there's teachable moments, and if you come out of it, rise from the ashes more loving, kinder, empathetic, hopefully. So I think those three, divine, Mother
Wow.
Nature, planet Earth, came together and said, we're going to put a halt to all this. We got to change a few things here, because this is not why we gave you life. This is
Oh
not
my
why we gave you this
God.
beautiful planet and all the riches of this planet. You're fouling it up.
Mhm.
Humans, get your act together, because we're the ones that really call the shots. You think you do, but the three entities and energies, we call the shots.
Jim, that you know what, honey, that was so rich because I believe people call God the divine, whatever. I'm not religious. I just have a wonderful relationship with him. I know that if it wasn't for him, I shouldn't be here, since what the doctors have said in past years. I believe when I was growing up, my music teacher, who was Sister Elizabeth Mary, who the sweetest nun ever in the world. I don't practice Catholicism anymore, but she was the sweetest nun. I would go into her office and she said, "I called your mom, blah blah blah," and she started crying, and I was like, "Sister, what's wrong?" She says, "I don't understand racism. Why do blacks hate whites and whites hate black?" She really didn't understand it. She would look at a human being and not look at the color. And now that years have gone by, we're still dealing with the same issue of racism. Still dealing with my own mind. I cannot comprehend how another person can look at another human being that's purple or green or from another planet and say, "I don't like you because you're a different color." I can't register that in my mind because I love everybody regardless. I don't judge anybody. I don't. If you're into that, if you like it, that's your thing. That's between you and the divine, or you and God. So
Mhm.
when you said that, God said, "Okay, I'm going to step in and I'm going to disrupt stuff because you guys are just not, y'all not getting, you're not getting along." But I believe this pandemic, whatever you want to call it, um, that God is using it. He's using it. He's using it to see our hearts and to purge, to purify, to cleanse. I mean, this is a real eye opener for the whole planet. We've never
Yes.
experienced anything like this ever.
No.
People dying and got to wear a mask. And when I go to the health club now, I snatch the mask off as soon as I get out of the health club because I hate it.
Yeah.
But I believe that this too will pass. Things don't come into our lives to stay. There's a lesson that has to be learned through this pandemic. We got to learn the lesson and move on. When God feels we have learned the lesson, then He will lift this. He will lift this pandemic. But there's something we'll never forget it. Never,
Mhm.
never forget this ever. This was
Mhm.
crazy.
Jen Barry watching in your home state of Pennsylvania. She's in Allentown. She goes, I hate
All right.
racism. Me daddy taught me we're all humans. Everyone is clear, no
Yes.
colors. Love everyone the same. I
Yes.
like that description. Everyone is clear. That is the first time I've ever heard that. That's
It's
beautiful.
the truth, my God. The
Wow.
Creator, God made us. He made all these different colors. And if He loves all of us, who are we to judge another person because they're different colors? Stupid.
Yes. Alessandra in North Carolina says, I think a lot of the singers should all come together and sing We Are the World again. We need to
Exactly.
hear it.
We need to do that for real. Yes,
Mm.
absolutely.
That's amazing, really. So you're very inspirational in everything that you do, and I know you touch
Yes.
people through the music. One of the things that I mentioned, which is extraordinary, just career-wise, is the opportunity that you had to tour with the one and only Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons
Mm.
throughout Europe and the United States. What was that experience like,
Oh
Lady
my God.
Saundra?
He's amazing. I used to, after concerts, after you do a concert, well, we had to do 6 weeks of one nighters. And when I say one nighters, you're in one city, then the next day you're in another city. So
Yeah.
sometimes we would drive to the next city or we would fly to the next city. And Frankie, we had a private jet. And You meet so many people of different cultures, and I got to learn a lot about performing through him. And I used to have long conversations with him after concerts because he had so much wisdom because he had seen the world. He'd been around the world so many times. And he's had some
Yeah.
tragedies in his life that
Right.
he doesn't like to talk about. That's why he stays out of the media, out of the media. So, I mean, we got to go to England and France and just all over the world. And but see, people think the entertainment business is glamorous. They don't have a clue. I mean, I love to sing, but there were moments on the road where I would wake up. Our road manager would give us a wake up call saying, "Okay, you got to get ready for the sound check." There were times I said, what city are we in?"
Yeah.
Because we were just going, going, going,
It's like a
going, going, going.
blur.
And there were times I was saying, "I can't wait to go home and get a break. This is sleep in my own bed."
Yeah.
Because it's work. It's work that you love, but it's work.
Yes. Right.
But you got to make sure. See, people think this is false thinking. People think, "Oh, if I just have big success, I'll be happy." You got to already be happy
You have to be happy
on the
before.
inside. You
Right.
have to deal with all the issues from your childhood, from whoever said this to you, from if you struggle with depression or being abused. You got to deal with all those issues. And people put band-aids on their pain from their childhood, from their moodiness, or whatever you went through. You
Yeah.
have to deal. So people think, "Oh, if I just travel across the world, or if I just stay busy all the time, I don't have to deal with that pain." But that pain eventually will deal with you.
Comes
You gotta
back.
already be healed on the inside and be joyful on the inside. So what you're feeling on the inside will just exude
Yeah.
the light on the outside. And that's what people don't know. I've learned a lot of that, meeting so many people on the road and just in life and trying to share with them because I've had a lot of tragedy in my life and I've had to work through the pain, the depression, the not wanting to be here anymore and things in my family that were painful that I've had to address. And my busyness didn't get me healed. I had to be still. I had to be still. I had to go through therapy. And a lot of people, there's nothing wrong with having therapy. I've had a lot of therapy, but I'm a better person. So I'm able to minister and share with people because I'm now a whole person. I'm now a whole person. And some people who have bad relationships, boyfriend and girlfriend, and it doesn't work out, they end up, instead of allowing yourself to heal, people move on to the next relationship. It's a good thing to be by yourself for a season till you get healed from that past relationship. And people just don't, they need to learn to do that.
Yeah.
But you don't want to bring what that person did into the new relationship.
Right.
And people need to learn that. They need to learn that.
Alessandra, North Carolina, is loving this. She goes, soul searching and finding out who you are and healing
Yes,
yourself is very important. Got to be happy with yourself before you are happy with anyone else.
that's it. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Even
She's
my
got it.
dog barked.
Yeah.
This is my little Trixie.
Oh, hey gang. She's got her family pet here, her
I have
friend.
two of them. This is Trixie. This is Trixie. This is my little baby. I love her so much. They're just little love bugs. And I'll go get Alibaba. Come here, Alibaba.
How old is Trixie?
She is 13.
Wow, God
But
bless
do
her.
you know that when they were shipped to me from a breeder, when they were 3 months old, at 5 months old, they start hiking with me. They're so healthy. And for their breakfast, they eat steamed broccoli. They eat vegetables, broccoli.
Very healthy.
Um,
Steamed broccoli.
Some I'm just steamed broccoli, Brussels sprouts, beets. Um, when I took them to the vet like months ago for a checkup,
Yeah.
Trixie had a little tumor, and the vet said, "I have never seen dogs this old with this kind of blood work."
Mm-hmm.
Other than the tumor, I treated the tumor with holistic medicine.
Yeah.
I found a woman in Canada who wrote a book about dogs with tumors and cancer, and I ordered some of her products. So I gave Trixie, I mixed it all together. She hated it. I gave it to her for a month, twice a day. So they went in to take the tumor out. They couldn't even find any cancer.
That
Couldn't
is
find it
amazing.
because I'm totally into holistic
Yeah.
approaches.
Jen Barry in Pennsylvania in Allentown says cute puppy. Kathleen in New York City says so adorable.
Thank you.
And let's see. Hi, fur babies from Juanita in South Africa.
Okay.
Jane in Sweden says puppy. Uh, dance to God, to
Ah,
dance to God's beat. They are really eating good. And
yes.
Christine in North Carolina, hello, sweet pups. They are lovities too. And so adorable. And
Come on, Robbie.
moi, Trixie from Alessandra. And Juanita says, lovely sentiment. You're responsible for your own healing and happiness.
Oh my God.
Absolutely right.
This is
Oh,
Alibaba. This is my second
Alibaba.
one. Uh-huh. This is my Ollie. This is
Now,
I
what
love them
kind
so much.
of?
And I have a cat named Nyla, but she's probably not gonna let me pick her out. So this is
Oh, yeah.
Alibaba.
How old is Alibaba?
They're both Trixie is 6 days older, so they're both like 13.
And what kind of dogs are they?
They're Maltese.
Beautiful, huh?
Yes.
And they bring you a lot of joy in your life, don't
Oh
they?
my God, you have no idea. Oh, they meet me at the door. I hate to leave them. They love going hiking. I haven't taken them hiking in a while. It's been very, very hot here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the
You
heat's too
guys
much
have
for
been
them.
sweltering on the West Coast. I bet you they meet you not just at the door, but they meet you at a lot of places in life, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. They're
Unconditional
responsible.
love.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah.
responsible for a lot of my healing.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yes. Yes.
They really are.
Absolutely. I want to make mention, we're going to share some great music too and all, but tell us about this.
Oh wow. Woo. That is on my CD. I did not write that song. When I was recording my album, I was trying to find more songs, and I actually heard this song on a Jimmy Swaggart. He's an evangelist. I happened
Yo,
to have
sure.
him
Yeah.
on,
Louisiana. Yeah.
and I happened to have him on, and I heard his worship leader sing this song, and it brought tears to my eyes.
Mm,
Brought tears to my eyes.
mm.
And I decided to record it. Then I found that Quentin Mills, the man who wrote it, his background, this song was birthed from, I mean, he was homeless, he was a drug addict, and he found God. And he found you. He talks about Jesus, how he found the Lord. And the song, the lyric just spoke to me, and the melody. And when I reached out to him like a couple months ago, I need to call him again. And he said, Sandra, that song has touched so many people's lives. I said, when I heard a worship leader sing it, I said, I have to record this song.
Mm.
Because it's going to minister to so many people.
Yeah, that's beautiful, huh? And you walk with the Lord, don't you? In
I
a
do.
certain way.
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. It's been a
He's my
great.
drug.
Yeah,
He's
right,
my drug.
right. Your guide, your go-to, your
You
Zen,
got that right. Yes.
all of that, which is a very beautiful, beautiful thing. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
I want to show some of these fabulous photos too. Here's another
Okay.
cool one. Wow.
Oh, I'm on a
Boom.
hiking trail. Hiking. Oh my
Where
God.
are you hiking? Is it
I'm,
California?
yes, way up. And this is a Los Angeles forest,
Oh yeah.
but it's vast. You can reach this mountain through Santa Clarita, Newhall, but I go through the Silmar at the bottom because from Silmar you can climb up.
Yeah.
So I'm like 4 miles up from the bottom, but you can keep climbing. You could keep going another 20 miles.
Wow. So you
So
really, yeah.
so there's a bench right there. So
Yeah.
I sit on the bench for like 30 minutes. And I just meditate and I just look at all the mountains. I said, God, can I just find a cabin up here?
You
I just stay
yeah.
here.
That little sneak away place so you can
Right.
think and breathe and right, exactly.
It's
That's
amazing. Nature just helps your head. The ocean, the mountains. People don't have a clue.
it's so true. Oh, I like, yeah, there's this, of course, this.
Better than wine. Oh God, Jim. This is a song that I wrote that's on my album. And this song was birthed from I came out of a difficult period in my life. And this is just for me.
Yeah.
When people forsake you, God never does.
Right.
I literally have had supernatural encounters with God. I'm not a religious person. I've had supernatural encounters, and I wrote about it in my book. So
Yeah.
the song talks about, in my quietness, you ever so lovingly reached out your hand and brought deliverance. In my
Mm,
darkest hour, you lifted me from the mire, reached out
mm,
your hand and brought your healing power. For your love is better than wine, and your grace, it knows no bounds. I'm consumed by your fire, consumed by your grace. So that's the bridge. And that was the first lyric. So that song was birthed how God just brought me out of this dark place through his love. Through his love. No human being, nobody else's, his love. And that song was birthed from coming out of that dark place. And that's how that song came to be. And it's a beautiful ballad. When I've
mm.
been all
Yeah.
over YouTube, I had promoted a YouTube video on it. I was hiking, and this guy is coming behind me up the trail. Now I have my hair in pigtails and sweats on. He said, he's looking like this. He says, I saw that song on YouTube, Better Than Wine. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Total stranger just comes up to me.
Just comes up and says, really, really. How are you inspired? What inspires you to create fabulous music?
When I write, I write from my own experiences.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now, I just finished writing a song that just kind of talks about God. I'm just going to be real, because some people are not into Jesus. It talks about, I'm sure you're familiar with the story about Jesus died and his blood was shed. Are you familiar with that story about his blood was shed? So
Oh, of
in
course.
my
Yeah.
in my in my meditation, God said to me, people don't talk about my blood anymore. They don't talk about how powerful my blood is. There's healing in my blood. There's deliverance in my blood. If we just apply the power of the cross, what I did 3,000 years ago. So this new song that I wrote, can't remember the name of it. I finished the lyric. I just have to write the music. It talks about the power of the blood. Talks about, it's not a religious song. Just talks about the power of the blood. But my lyrics, I try to come to where people are living, where they're living, to give them hope, to give them encouragement, to give them strength. Because I told God I want to do songs that will help people to get free from any kind of bondage, rather it's depression,
Yeah.
because I've had to fight clinical
Yeah.
depression.
Yeah.
When my mother died, I was like
Oh,
I was on medication.
yeah.
I'm just saying, I like to be transparent because there's a lot of people hurting out there. And yes, I've dealt with clinical depression and suicidal thoughts and being
Mm-hmm.
abused as a child
Yeah.
and dealing with cancer. I've had to fight through that and all those tumors and all the surgeries and my friend's murder. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
And some people just, I write about these things in my book. It's called Mother and Daughter Story. It's an autobiography. It's about things me and my mother have walked through. I didn't want to write it. But God kept getting on me. I need you to write your
Yeah.
story. I said, no, it's personal. It's private. He said, no, but you're going to help a lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot of people are hurting and they hide their hurt in a closet,
Yeah.
but they don't have to stay. God taught me you don't have to stay in that place of pain. You don't. You
Yeah.
can be free.
Right.
My book talks about that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Tell us
Mother, daughter.
what is the title of the book?
It is called,
Do you have it with you?
I do. Are you kidding me? Are you
I
kidding me?
just so happen to have one.
Here it is.
Let's see it. Yeah,
It's the
let's see it
mother
up.
and daughter story. And I can send you one, Jim. I can send you one.
Oh yeah, I'll send you
It's
the
it's
address.
53 pages, but it's loaded. It's loaded. It's
And what was
let me
your
be clear.
vision for writing it? What was the inspiration for writing it?
Oh my God. I was in Philadelphia and this total stranger came up to me. I was at the park after I had buried my mother and said that you have a story to tell and you need to write a book. I said, I don't write books. I thought he was nuts. So then anyway, when I came back to California, this pastor that I know called me out of the blue because God had been dealing with me about writing my story, about my childhood and things that have happened, how I got through it. And he he calls me and says, God told me that you got a book, you need to write it. He's been getting on you and you just are not being obedient because there's a lot of people that you need to reach. And I said, okay. So Jim, I was still fighting this. You know how God sat me down? I was taking my dogs on a power walk at the same place I always go to. And I missed my footing. I missed my footing. And I thought I fell and I thought I just had a bad spring. So
Yeah.
I hopped my way back to the house. And I said to myself, I'm laughing. So this is just a bad spring. So I'm soaking it, ice, 3 days, it just got bigger. And I looked at my foot because I know the body, because I was a trainer for a long time. I looked at my foot and I said, I have a fracture or a broken bone in my fifth metatarsal. I specifically said fifth metatarsal. So I get down to urgent care. I'm dragging my foot to urgent care. I'm in the car. And I go to the doctor. He laughed at me. He said, oh my God, what happened to you? All swelled up. And I said, well, after 3 days, it didn't go down. I said, it's the fifth metatarsal. It's either fractured or it's broken. He said, oh, you're a doctor now.
Yeah.
I said, no, but I know the body.
But
He
you know the
x-rayed,
body.
he says, you are right. You're fractured in your fifth metatarsal in two places. And if you had put any pressure, you would have just broken your whole foot. So that's when he sent me to an ortho. And the ortho says, you're an A personality. You're always going to go. I can't even put a cast on you because it's so swelled up. You cannot go nowhere for 2 months. You're on lockdown. He got me a boot, but you on lockdown. So because I was on lockdown, that's when I started writing the book. I started writing. I had no choice.
Time to write. Yeah.
I had to write the book.
Dance to God's Beat. Welcome, Dance to God's Beat. I wonder where she's watching from. Let us know what city and state, country you're watching from. It's good to have you with us on the Jim Master Show Live. She says, where can we find your book? Is it on Amazon and other places?
Actually, she can go to my website. It's www.ladysandra. Everything. I have hats. I got a cup, which has my album cover, Glory, on it. I have a cup that has Better Than Wine on it. Wait, I'm not finished yet, Jim. I'm not finished. And then I have my CD, Glory, that has a 20-page booklet, the lyrics to all the songs, a bio on my producer, Barry Fosman, and I co-produced the album. I did all the background vocals. And my guitar player, who I work with, he's amazing. So it has a booklet. I designed the cover. It's very elegant. There's a picture of my book in there and where you can purchase it. You can get everything on my website. I have flashlight keychains keychains that has the title of the album, Glory. Okay. And I have even a cap. Because people love Better Than Wine so much. It's a cap that has Better Than Wine on it for when you go hiking like I do. I have a tote bag that has Better Than Wine on it. Oh my God, that's so much stuff.
That's
Better Than
fantastic.
Wine. And I have a pen that has, I don't know where it is. It's a pen that has mother and daughter story logo on it, and there's some singles on it. There's a single just Better Than Wine, there's Wheel in the Middle single, there's single pieces. All of that you can find on my website.
Very nice. You get all these cool things. Yeah, there's some of them there. Yeah. Right.
Yes, that's it.
Really, really nice. So it's all on ladysandra.com. There's the mug. Tote bag, like you said. Look at that. So that's hiking again, or at the beach?
Hiking. Oh my God, I love hiking, climbing.
Yeah. There's some more. We got some more great shots too. Same thing. Very
That's
happy.
My cap. Better Than Wine. That's
the cap.
Uh-huh.
That is cool.
That's the single, Wheel in the Middle. See, all my songs are on internet radio.
Yes.
So I keep tabs on which song is doing really good. So the songs that are doing very well that people like are Better Than Wine, He Rules, Wheel in the Middle, and Pieces.
Very
Those are the songs
nice.
that people really like. So I created, if people don't want to buy the whole album, they can just get the pieces and better than wine. Yes.
Really, really nice. We actually have some songs here that we're going to share with our audience, which I think is really, really cool.
Okay.
Um, what inspires you to write music and to create all this beautiful music?
Oh God. I don't know. You know, sometimes when I'm hiking, I meet people, I get inspired by, like, some people I've met up at the mountain, and they'll just start talking to me. Like, one guy was going through something, he just opened up his heart. You know, people are hurting, and I just listen. So I get inspired by listening to other people's issues and struggles that they're going through, and that that inspires me. Um, uh, I have a lot of dreams, like prophetic dreams about, I don't know what's going on in the world. That inspires me. Um, Talking to a friend that could be going through something. It's always about somebody going through something. All of us are going through something. I don't think there's not one person on this planet right now that's not dealing with some issue that really taxes their mind. So I get in, that inspires me. That inspires me. And when I came through all the cancer and and uh, the song "He Rules," which people really love, um, getting through that, that song was birthed from God bringing me through that. I learned that He rules no matter what. He rules no matter what. Because I mean, the lyric in that song is, "In my world of anguish, I cried out to the Lord for deliverance. Out of His holy hill, He came with might and power to my defense. He rose to the occasion." And then and this is, I, I reminded him of times of old on a battlefield of pain. The wounded scars of my emotions, like a rushing mighty wind, with healing in his wings he came. He rules with might and power. So that song was birthed after I came out of a dark place of the tumors and all of that. And he brought me through it. I had to fight, but he just gave me the strength to fight. So that song was birthed. He rules was birthed from that.
Absolutely. Dance to God's Beat is, hey, Lady Saundra, it's Christina Martin from Los Angeles, California. So
Hi,
proud of you
Christina.
walking out your purpose. I love that. And
Yes.
Maida in South Africa, one of our lovely viewers, she says, welcome, Christina. And Christine Clifton in North Carolina says, yes, for sure. Music is so therapeutic, so universal, connects us all as well. And as
Yes.
Alessandra said, I find listening to music very healing.
Healing.
And
Yes.
Alessandra
Yes.
also said, I love your nails. Let's
And
see those up
Alexandra,
close.
these are my own nails. These are my own nails. They just grow really fast. When I was a
Wow.
baby, my mom had long nails. She just always had long nails, and my nails grow and they curl. So I have my manicure. She puts designs on them. You know, I just think it's so elegant. Thank you.
Yeah, they notice everything. Absolutely.
I don't want, I don't think it's good to play with people's minds and emotions. So Ruben's playing the piano. Soon he starts playing this chord, this melody. He says, "Once I had lost my will to win," because then I was really getting tired, "believing I was alone and down to my last friend. Then you took a chance. Into my heart you danced, took me in while I lived off the wind. You did care, picked up the pieces everywhere, scattered there, held them until my soul could care. Deep in you, I sense a love of, I found a love that's so real. Gratitude is what my heart gives to you." So this is kind of like a love song to the Lord, because at that time I wanted to give up because I had so many battles. And Ruben was the song, it was like, "Sandra, I know you're losing the will to win, but don't give up. God's going to come and pick up the pieces. He's going to put it all back together and you're going to feel better." So that's how that song was birthed. Ruben
Mm.
Gonzalez wrote it. Amazing songwriter. He's written 3 songs on my CD.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, just in those little teaser clips, so we have another one here, and you're going to do something live for us too, which we love. I want to show
Okay.
you some of the reaction already. Christine in North Carolina says, thanks for keeping it real, Lady Saundra. Fantastic conversation and voice. Alessandra is saying, the message you are sending with your song is great. Your song is very soothing. Thank you for them. That is Sherry Larson now saying in Kansas, USA. Love it. The words are fantastic. Juanita in South Africa. Love it. Joan Sandow, your voice is awesome. Thanks for coming to JMS, Jim Masters Show. Carla, who's watching in Brazil and South America, beautiful message on a nice beat. And Alessandra is saying, love the song and voice. Bravo. And
Thank
then the
you.
second clip that we saw, tell us about the second clip.
That was He Rules.
That
Me,
was, yeah.
yeah, me. I said I was coming out of. I'm always coming out of a battle. Had surgery and it was successful. And
Thank
in
God.
my war of anguish, I cry out to the Lord for deliverance, and He came through. He rules no matter what we go through. He has the last say. Even my dogs are agreeing. They're barking.
Yeah, as soon as you said He rules, they agree. But they also rule too.
Oh my God!
You don't rule that house; they do.
That's right. All right. Come on, Trixie.
You want to be on TV again? Is that what it is?
Come over here, Trixie. Come here. You got to come this way.
You raise me up. That's what he's saying. Raise me up.
Yes, exactly.
We've got another one here we want to share with the audience, and I know you're going to do something live for us too. And here's another one. Enjoy, folks. We'll be back with Lady Saundra as she takes care of her. Coming in. There we go. That's what everybody wants to see.
Trixie.
What a ham! Looking right at the camera too. Looking right at the camera.
Trixie. Hey, baby girl.
It's like, hey, I hear all this talking and all of this, and I've always wanted to meet Jim Masters. There he is.
Yes, she's always wanted to meet you. She told me that.
I tell you,
Okay.
that canine has good taste.
Exactly.
Here's what a beautiful shot. They love it. They love it. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, Tiffany is here. Tiffany Davis, my big sister. Jim, you rock. Excellent show.
Right.
You are now out there. I love you. Look at that. Did you see the comment from Tiffany? Welcome, Tiffany. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah. Anybody that's new, we would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. They should all subscribe to Jim Masters TV, right, Lady Saundra?
Yes, they should, because I've subscribed. Come on, guys.
That's it. Click that notification bell. And thanks for keeping it real, Christine Clifton. We love that. Alessandra is now welcoming Tiffany. I love it. It's one big happy family here on the show. And here's that other musical clip here. And then we'll continue with Lady Saundra and family. She's surrounded by family today. They said you're just some teasers.
I know. Can you believe it?
Now, there can't be any copyright with 10 seconds of music, but I tell you, YouTube, interesting.
Now, my producer, Barry Fosman, wrote that song.
I mean, I tell you,
And
I think there's going to be a lot of people running to. So now all this music is it Amazon, Spotify, iTunes?
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon, Spotify, and all that. But they can buy the whole album on my website.
LadySaundra.com. It's just the rhythms, the instrumentation, the musicians you surround yourself with, the way it's produced, the richness of it, and of course your sultry and soulful voice is extraordinary.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Carla in Brazil is loving the teaser videos. So cool. Oh, now is that a Freudian slip? Instead of good job, she wrote God job. God job, Lady Saundra. Yes, it is a God job. Absolutely. That's a good one, Carla in Brazil. It's very powerful, Alessandra says as well. And
Thank you.
your songs have so much emotion. They really do. You know, when you sing, are you transported to another time and place? Are you in a zone when you're performing?
I'm definitely in a zone. I'm gone. You can't even reach me. It's like I said. I try to make sure that I get the message across, not only in my face and my emotions, but also in my voice. So it goes back to that singing is like acting with a tune thrown into it. I
Yes.
definitely have to be expressive.
Yeah.
You can't get the message across if you just I got a question, no one can answer. And you gotta just you have to be able to reach people's hearts. You got
Yeah.
to be able to penetrate their soul, the innermost parts of where they're hurting.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's it.
You really, really do, because that is some of the most effective, when it comes to art of any kind, it's when it does touch the heart and soul and makes an impact on people's lives, and then they
Yes,
they
yes,
take essence of it and they make it their own. That's the best.
yes. That's it.
Then you've done your
Making a
job.
song. There are singing teachers like Seth Briz. I've taken some lessons with Seth, but he now moved to another place. He used to talk about being able to get the message across
Hmm.
vocally and with your expressions. He was an amazing vocal teacher.
Yeah.
But because of where we're living right now on this planet, we don't know what's going to happen. Um, when I was searching for songs, and Barry and he wrote this song. I don't know how it was birthed, but I said people need to choose to love at this point. They really need to choose to love, you know. And this song is so universal. We need to forget about let bygones be bygones, regardless of what your neighbor said or what your ex-boyfriend said. We need to just learn to forgive, because forgiveness sets you free. The person that hurt you, they're already done moved on, even though they may be dealing with guilt or whatever. But forgiveness helps you to heal and move on. So that's why we have to just choose to love no matter what. We got to deal with the pain or whoever hurt us or whatever hurt us. Get yourself together and forgive and keep it moving.
That's
Keep
right.
it
Keep it moving, folks. Keep that traffic flowing. Absolutely.
moving.
That's what it's all about, because you can get stuck in a place that's not too
Yes.
healthy, right?
Yes, you sure can.
Forgiveness, you got to have forgiveness in your heart.
That's it.
Not always easy, but
No,
it's
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 not.
better for you when you do it too,
Yes. It's a
right?
process of forgiving. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Did you want to do something, play something for us while you're there? I think you had something
I
set up you
think
had
I
said.
will. I will. I will. I'm trying to think
Nice.
what I should do. Let's see. Should I do
They're loving
something that
everything. I want to
should
show
I
you that Christine in North Carolina says we can feel the soul and passion in all of your music. And Joan Sando says we will find you, Lady Saundra. So they're going to find you on the internet and get the music.
okay, okay. I'm just loading up it's on my
you
computer.
you got to
So
be your own
since you
producer too
already
these days.
you already heard He Rules. I was gonna do that one, so I'll do another one.
Sure.
Um Lead Me Home. Mm.
What's speaking to you? What are you feeling right now,
You know
vibe-wise?
what? I'm going to do. Can you hear me? Is that good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do Wheel in the Middle. I don't know if that teaser came through. Now I wrote Wheel in the Middle, and Wheel is what does it talk about? Oh, I'm being transparent. I
You need to
just
do a song with the title says, I'm being transparent.
I need to. I just come
That
on.
needs to be your next song.
My foot was crushed. And I had an outpatient surgery.
Uh,
It's the first surgery. They have to hold the big toe together with screws. I'm all groggy. I'm laying in bed. I always keep a notebook by my bed because I never know what lyrics going to come to me. It stays in my bed. And I fell asleep. I got up and I start writing these lyrics. I start writing these lyrics. And I'm talk a little bit about the lyric. Um, Woke up this morning, maze of confusion, trying to forget my mistakes from the past. Some of us make up excuses for not moving forward. I've done that in the past. We also make up excuses because we have a fear of failure or fear of success. And so this song talks about that. So I'm going to put that on right now and get into it.
Perfect.
Woke up this morning, maze of confusion, trying to let go of mistakes from my past. My mind won't let me be free. But still I hold on to destiny. The time is right for me to decide. Don't wanna continue going down this road, knowing my future is right in front of me. Out of the old and into the new. Here's my refuge, my sword and my shield, a strong tower in the middle of the field. Here is my will in the middle of the wheel, a strong tower in the middle of the field. Wheel in the middle, wheel in the middle of the wheel, wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Listen now. No more lies, no more deceit, no more kidding, and you're in the heat. The one who made you, he gave you the key. So be truthful and stay on your feet. He is my refuge, my sword, and my shield, a strong tower in the middle of the field. He is the wheel in the middle of the wheel. He's my strong tower in the middle of the field. Wheel in the middle, wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Listen, y'all. Press forward, forward to the mark. Press forward, forward to the mark. The sky's the limit, so reach out and touch. Woo! He is my refuge in the middle of the field. A strong tower. He is my refuge, my sword, and my shield. A strong tower in the middle of the field. He is a wheel in the middle of the wheel. He's my strong tower in the middle of the field. Wheel in the middle. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. Wheel in the middle. Remember, he's the wheel in the middle of anything you can go through, and he will bring you out on top. But you got to keep pressing forward. You can't give up.
That is amazing. You're amazing. Wheel in the middle. I love that. My God, that there's so much power in those words and in your delivery and your presentation. It's just extraordinary. I mean, everybody's like, I know that everybody that's watching live and those who will watch this later on, they're just going to be moving around in their seats, if not up and jumping. Kathleen Walker is saying, wow, with claps. Merlin in Canada, claps and powerful and hearts. And when you get a wowee out of Juanita in South Africa, that means you scored big time. And we got a
Thank you,
wowee out of
Juanita.
Juanita
Thank
all the way in South Africa, clear across the ocean. Sherry Larson says, beautiful. Christine Clifton is agreeing with Merlin. Powerful song, brava, strong lyric. Alessandra, who really needed this today. Alessandra had a little bit
Wow.
of a rough day today. So
Okay.
Alessandra really has needed this inspiration, this vibe. She's
All
dancing in her
right.
seat. Mary
I'm
Bishop in
glad.
Florida says, fantastic. Lady Saundra, Sherry Larson in Kansas, beautiful. And dance to God's beat. She is a class act performer and a powerhouse. Merlin says, I believe. That's the best, right? That is the
Oh my
best.
God.
What
Thank
are
you
some?
so much.
Oh my God, absolutely. What are some things that I know? With everything going on, especially right now, Delta variants and all this stuff, it's a
Hmm.
rough time. What are some things that you are working on now that you're excited about that you have hopefully, coming up?
Well, Jim, I was going to tell you about that. I've been driving to Orange County twice twice a week. Started 2 weeks ago. I'm going to be hosting my own um, lifestyle show, like you. We're covering a lot of issues. It's called Lady Saundra Speaks, and I'm just trying to pull up
Very nice.
the show that it's going to it's not an internet show. Well, let me just find it real quick.
Will it be at
It's
like the
it's
public access channel they have
yes,
there?
it
Yes.
actually is called. Give me a minute. I'm
Oh
from my
yeah.
phone. Okay,
Joan Sanders
it's
says, thank you. Wonderful treat. God bless you. And fantastic, Lady Sandra.
thank you
Loving the music.
so much.
So it's
Thank
like
you. Oh, here
a
it is.
regional show. And of course, we have
It's
for the folks watching, we have a mutual friend who has been a guest on our show and is a dear person, Elaine Ballas.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she's a
It's
firecracker.
this is where you can. I'm seeing if I can put it there. It's TMN, which is called the Marketplace Network, and then there's another channel called Ecclesia Global Broadcasting. So I'll spell that. It's EKKLESIA Global Broadcasting. So
Ah,
those are the two. It hasn't been released. We just start shooting.
starting
So
to
not
shoot now.
yeah. Not only I'm singing on it, but I'm also have guests where I'm just talking, interviewing
Chatting
other
about
people. And we're
life
just
and
charting it. We're just being real. We're talking about life, the real issue. Talking about pornography that people struggle with. People abused as children or molested or raped. We talk about real issues. We're
real
talking about
issues people deal with.
yeah,
Right.
clinical depression and how God
Yeah.
brought the people that come on the show have walked through these things and they've been
Hmm.
healed and free from it. So we address those issues, and we especially addressing our young people right now. They've never lived in
Yeah.
such a time as this. Some of them don't
This is
have a
something
purpose.
else. Yeah.
They
I
don't have a
mean,
purpose. They don't know which way to go. The young people are committing suicide. All
it's
the
been,
they're glued
yeah,
to cell
it's
phones. We're
the
trying to help.
technology, the video games,
Yes,
the cell phones.
yes,
And now,
yes, yes.
it was really interesting. I was talking to somebody recently who they were talking about this little infant, this little child. And when we've been in this sort of, it looks like it's temporary, we may be going back in the other direction, hopefully not, but where we were getting comfortable and the masks were coming
Hmm.
off,
Yes.
and the child, now we don't even think about these things in our busy
Hmm.
lives, but the children are seeing everything, hearing everything, and they're absorbing like a sponge
Woo.
everything they see going on,
Yes.
all of this
Are.
chaos and all of this,
Hmm.
you know the
Hmm.
sadness of everything. And this child was so used to seeing everybody in masks that when the
Yes.
masks started coming off, got very scared because never saw anybody without a mask.
I know. It's
Uh,
really affecting
the
a lot of
children are
people's
really,
psyche. Yeah, they're
Everybody.
really big
Yeah.
today.
All eight, the
Yeah.
seniors who are stuck at home.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
we got to come together and we got to get beyond this. We got to
Oh,
work. The only way anything's going to be solved is if we come together. It's like
yes,
that with everything in life.
yes,
It's like that with
yes,
everything in life. We may try, "Oh, I'm going to stick with this over here and I'm going to stick with that over there." That'll last about 10 minutes. And then you
yes.
got to come to a
Mhm.
middle of some sort.
Exactly.
And I'm a Libra, so I'm all about balance and harmony. So
Okay.
I don't do
Okay.
extremes. I like to bring people together and find common
Okay.
ground. And
Okay.
I've had my work cut out the last year on that.
I believe it. I believe it.
You
Come here,
know?
take.
Mm.
Yes. What you
Jo-
want.
Joan Sandow says, "Thank you. Wonderful treat. God bless you." And Juanita says,
Oh, you're welcome.
"Congratulations."
You're
And
welcome.
Alessandra says, Lady Saundra, you had to have been a therapist in another life. Well, we were
Someone,
saying that. Me
someone told
too.
me that.
Yeah, I've
You know
heard
what's
that.
so funny? When I was a little girl, like 5 years old, my mom used to tell me things that came out of my mouth. Only an elderly person would know it. But
Yes,
she used to tell me that.
yes.
I just always had this wisdom
Yeah, that's
as a
beyond your
child.
years.
I would freak my mother. She said, "Oh my God." She said, "Where did that come from?" I said, "Mom, I don't know." And now that I'm older, I have more wisdom and my
Yes.
discernment is as sharp as a wit.
Yeah.
I can read people just like that.
Yes, very intuitive and operating. A number of people have said that about me. They've said I operate from a higher consciousness,
Yes.
intuitive, and that I'm a high
Yes.
level empath. And I
I've
bet,
heard that.
yeah, I
Hmm.
bet you're all those things too.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
You feel it.
Oh, yeah.
You feel it.
I
And
feel
that can
people's
go either
energy.
way. I mean, the feeling of it can be overwhelming sometimes too, right? You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
because you're feeling it and feeling it and then feeling it, and
Whew.
you're feeling yours and you're feeling theirs.
It can be overwhelming.
Yes.
It's like
Yours,
carrying the
mine, and
weight of the
ours.
world. It's carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder, right, Trixie?
Yes. Yeah. But you're doing it, you're expressing yourself through your art, through your
Yes.
performance,
Hmm.
through writing, novels and
Yes.
sharing in that way, which is beautiful as well. And what are some of those continued, I like to ask the guests, some of the blessings and joys? I mean, we see some right there around you, and some have commented tonight, but some of those continued blessings and joys in your life, Lady Saundra, as you've so openly and transparently and honestly expressed, you've been through a lot of things, some things that some people haven't been through in their
That's
lives.
right.
And here
Hmm.
you are, you've come through the tunnel, you've come out on the other side, and you could have said, you know what, I've been through all of this. I'm not, I'm going to pull the shades down and I'm done. Instead, you want to empower and inspire people. You want to
Yes.
lift people up like I do.
Yes.
And so, what are some of those continued blessings and joys in your life that
Well,
propel you forward with this positivity and this hope?
see, I think that when you go through a lot of suffering, it can make you bitter. And I didn't become real bitter, but I did have to process some bitterness because I would say, God, why am I going through so much stuff? Oh my God. And his answer to me was, um, I'm purging you, I'm purifying you, I'm preparing you in the wilderness. I'm preparing you so that you will be a light in a dark place. So you'll be able to reach millions of people who've had the same issues that you've had. And some of them have given up, some of them want to give up, but you're going to share how you struggled with wanting to give up, but you didn't. So I brought you to the other side. So what inspires me is that we have a hurting, dying world. I believe we're just visiting this planet. We're just pilgrims here. And I believe that he blesses us to be a help to other people. So, because I've always had a heart for people, I'm always such a giver. Even as a child, drove my mother nuts wanting to help everybody. So, I wanted to I drove her nuts. I really did. God, why do you always want to help this person down the street and that person? So, I think that what inspires me is that I see and I feel stuff in the spirit, and I can just speak to people. I don't want them to hurt. Since now I'm whole, I want to be able to help them get on a journey of
Mm,
complete healing.
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
available to them. That motivates me.
Yeah.
That motivates me to help somebody else. It's not even about me. It's
Yeah.
about the person down the street that's lost, the child that wants to give up, that doesn't, I don't have a direction now because I'm wearing a mask. What
Yeah.
do I do? I mean, these are real issues that we're dealing with, you know? My God. So that inspires me. That
Yeah.
inspires me.
Yeah. Is there a bucket list for you of places you'd like to go, people you'd like to collaborate with, things you would still like to do, Lady Saundra?
Oh my God. You know what? Um, I'm trying to finish writing these songs for the second CD. I'm going to record it before the end of the
Going
year.
to,
Okay,
right.
going to. Number two, I started writing the second book. That's going to be finished and in at my not my editor, my publishing company's hands so they can get it together. Those two projects will get done by, and before the pandemic I'm ready to go do some concerts. I'm
Yeah.
preparing myself to do that.
Yes.
You know, I've got some gigs coming up in Las Vegas, but I don't have the dates yet. I'm going to post it on my website as soon as I get this. I think this is at some churches where they want me to come. Someone heard me sing recently at a church and they want to invite me to this huge church in Las Vegas. So
Very
it's not
nice.
all about me just singing.
No.
I minister.
There's a message in all of it.
I always have a message.
Mm.
I don't just sing a song. Sometimes I won't even sing. I might find somebody in the audience and I can feel that they're going through something. I'll say, okay,
Yeah.
come up here. I need to talk to you, pray with you. I feel stuff like that.
Right.
So when those dates come up, I'll post it on my website. So I want to do concerts and sing in stadiums. Oh my God, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
LadySaundra.com is that website. You are amazing, Lady Saundra. You know, we chatted for an hour and a half.
Oh my God.
It doesn't feel like it, right?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Can we do another hour? Let's do it. Let's keep going. No.
Let's just keep going. You know who was watching tonight and sends his love? George Burns.
Oh, my man, George with the cigar.
There he
I love him.
is.
He
There.
was so easygoing and lighthearted and just always like walked in peace. Nothing bothered him.
Really did. And of course, remember, he played God in the movie.
I know. I remember that movie was so funny. It was so funny. I was on the floor.
Now, if Lady Saundra wasn't doing what she's been doing all these years, entertaining us with all this beautiful music and so much more, and writing, what else would you be doing? What is that other thing you would have done?
Helping people somehow. I don't know if I would be in childcare or social worker. It would be somewhere in a field where I'm helping somebody.
Yeah.
Helping somebody get better, to get through a difficult place.
Yeah.
Because I'm a people person.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Are you a people pleaser? Are you always pleasing
No,
everybody?
absolutely not.
A
Absolutely
caretaker?
No, well, I'm not a people pleaser. And one thing you need to know about me,
That's a good thing, because that can be tough. Yeah.
I think I used to be.
Yeah.
I think coming to California, I was very self-centered. I was had an ego. But God broke that. The ego and the pride, it all broke in the wilderness. He made me humble. I've always been humble, but it's different. It's different when you've gone through difficult places. God instilled a deeper humility in me, and pride died, ego died. And I remember God saying, it's not about you. It's never about you. I believe that God will take one life through hell just to help a few people. He shared that with me. I used to be self-centered and into pleasing. Oh, do you like that? Do you like me to that? I'm so removed from that because I'm so secure with myself.
Yeah.
And my security is found in my Creator.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah.
I know me. I love me. And I say that I don't say this to people. If someone doesn't like me, say la vie.
C'est la vie. Yeah, that's it. Que sera, sera.
Yes.
Whatever will be, will be.
That's it.
High five on that one, right?
High five.
Boom. That is funny. That is funny. You are a blessing and a joy, and I hope we get a chance to. I say this a lot, but when I say it, I really mean it. I hope we get a chance to break bread, whether you come back to
Yes.
the East Coast or I'm on the West Coast on a TV shoot or something. It would
Yes.
be awesome to be in the same,
I would love to.
airspace and
Yes.
chat
Yes.
and
Yes.
I think there's kindred spirits in a lot of different ways here, Lady Saundra.
You're right. I feel that, Jim.
Yeah.
We have to like break bread and have dinner when I come to the East Coast.
Absolutely. What are we going to have? Philly cheesesteaks or?
No, you know what? I eat really healthy. Oh,
I
those
know you.
cheesesteaks are
Yeah,
the bomb.
I know.
Oh my God. No, I eat really healthy. I don't really cheat too much. I really
Yeah.
stick to my plan.
Well, when you
Because if
do
I
cheat,
just,
what is your pleasure when
oh,
you
we're
do
not
cheat?
going to even go there. I used to go to the Cheesecake Factory just to eat their bread. I would just eat a meal off of their bread because I haven't been there in 2 years. I can't go there.
This is a foodie crowd, so the minute you talk food, oh
Oh,
God,
cheesecake. Do you have a cheesecake factory where you live? Is there one
yeah,
there?
we have them here.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Their
they
food is
are
awesome, but the bread is off the hook. I can't go there no more. I can't. I can't. I gave it up.
that I gave it up for Lent 10 years ago.
No, a couple of years ago, I just stopped going there. The bread is just too good.
Yeah, too good. I know sometimes when things are too good, you just gotta
You gotta let it go.
they gotta let it go.
Like, what is the singer who died? I think I better let it go.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
another TKO. Can't remember his name. Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh,
Gotta
Pendergrass.
let it go.
Yeah, you do have to. And there's a lot of things in life that you do have to. You can't, pile it all on. You have to let certain things go. And then when you let certain things go,
Hmm.
beautiful, you open up a space for beautiful new things to enter in, right?
That's it. That's correct. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And you are someone beautiful that entered in to Lovity Hall and Lovity Land with all the
Yes.
Lovities on the Jim Masters show. Well, you're definitely a Lovity, my friend. And I just want to show you a couple of the comments from our Lovity viewers. Christine Clifton says, thanks for sharing your talents and so many wonderful words of wisdom with us tonight. You're a bright light for many, and you reach us all through your lovely music and voice. You brightened Lovity Hall. And Joan Sandow, thank you, Jim, for another wonderful show. You're the best. Thank you very much, Joan. I appreciate that. Alessandra, I used to be on a seafood diet. I see the food and eat it, but now I'm eating better. That's good. Lady
Good. That's
Saundra is
good.
very proud of you that you're
That's
eating better,
good.
Alessandra. This
That's
was a
good.
wonderful conversation, Lady Saundra. Good luck with all your future endeavors. Mary Bishop is in Pine Island, Florida. And Kathleen Walker in New York City, the Big Apple. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. Lady Saundra, stay safe. Juanita in South Africa, where it's very late into the night. This was a wonderful conversation. Thank you, Lady Saundra, for sharing your time, beautiful music, and wisdom with us. Alessandra says, you're a gift from God, Lady Saundra.
Thank you.
Anytime you need a pick me up, stop by the Jim Masters show. That'll do it. That will do it. I wish you nothing but continued joy and smiles and blessings, my friend. And yes, look forward to reading the book. And everybody's going to run to get the music. LadySaundra.com. The music also available on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon, all the usual places. And thanks for stopping by the show. I hope that the show met whatever expectations you had and you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you, Lady Saundra.
Thank you so much, Jim, for having me. I've had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
You are very, very welcome. You have a wonderful rest of your night too, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you so much, Jim. Have a good evening.
And as I say to all the guests now, get the circulation going and go stretch those legs. An hour and 45 minutes, but it doesn't feel like that, right? Just
I
feels like we're
know it
chatting.
doesn't. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Let's
the
keep it
absolute,
going. Let's keep it
it's
going.
the best. Alessandra did say your songs help me tonight.
I'm very glad, Alexandra, that I could be a blessing.
Yeah. And Sherry Larson in Kansas, thank you for your inspirational words. Very, very beautiful. We will keep the porch light on for you and welcome you back anytime and spread the word about our show. We would love
Okay,
that.
I will. I will.
And
Thank
we will
you.
chat again real soon. Okay, my friend?
Okay. Thank
You
you,
take
Jim.
care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Lady Saundra, right here on the Jim Master Show Live. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, the music, some of those teaser videos. What a very inspiring conversation we had, as we tend to have a lot here on our show. Great clips, little samples of the music, so you can hear the voice and some of those incredible rhythms. And of course, she's a writer too, so you can check out all the material on her website, ladysandra.com. But the key is that we just had a wonderful night here tonight, didn't we? It's a wonderful way to wrap a week. I look forward to the weekend with such positivity, right? Such positivity and just, really, really beautiful stuff. And I just want to show you as well. Tomorrow we have two shows. We have two amazing shows tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be live at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. in Ireland, Scotland, and England with the incredible Irish folk and pop band. They are spectacular. A few of their members are going to be with us tomorrow, and we're going to have all kinds of music. Billow Wood is going to be with us live from Ireland. They are extraordinary. They're all excited. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and that is 7 p.m. for folks in the GMT time zone, which of course is Ireland, Scotland, England. And so we'll be on in the afternoon tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, another working weekend here at the Jim Master Show Live. So, and we will sleep and eat in between that. And we're just banging out, pumping out all these shows. It's amazing. I tell you, just spread the word so we get more and more views and subscribers. That's what it's all about with all this energy and all this production and everything we're delivering here. Irish folk and pop band, a lot of Irish crack, lots of great music with Billow Wood tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, Eve Austin, award-winning actress and producer, is going to be with us at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that will, of course, be 5 p.m. Pacific, our summer hours. The summer hours are so people can enjoy the outdoors, they can enjoy the beautiful weather, and then come in a little bit later when they watch us live. Since we do our shows live, most of our shows, if not all the shows, we're giving people an opportunity to enjoy the outdoors a little more, and then you can come in and join us at 8 p.m. Eastern. Eve Austin is with us. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, Billow Wood, the fabulous Irish folk and pop band, is with us. They're going to be amazing. And then tomorrow night, Eve Austin is going to be with us live. And as Juanita says, another great guest. Thank you, Jim. Beautiful voice and soul. Good night, everyone. Oh my God, Jim, she was great. I agree. We're talking about the wonderful Lady Saundra. She's a hoot, isn't she? She is amazing. We loved having her on, and I appreciate her very, very much. And kindred spirits in so many different ways. Now, don't forget also, you're watching our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, which is a channel dedicated to entertaining, informing, educating, and inspiring. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you so very, very much. Share this with your family and friends and colleagues. Let them know about our very special channel on YouTube. Click the notification bell so you never miss any of our content. We've got so much content on there. We have so many cool things and exciting things planned for all of you here on the Jim Masters Show Live. As we always say, don't forget to smile. Don't forget to share the lovity. Find your Zen place, wherever that may be. Mine is with family and friends, cycling, tennis, the ocean, swimming, surfing, boogie boarding, sailing, walking it, sunrises, sunsets. We're here along the coast in the Northeast United States, and much more. Of course, my work in television, radio, stage, and film is very Zen for me as well. And as you can tell, Lady Saundra is quite Zen when she's doing her thing, and she's amazing, amazing, amazing. Sherry's birthday is tomorrow. Okay, so if you join us tomorrow, maybe you will have us sing happy birthday to you, Sherry Larson. We will be on tomorrow, 2 shows. If we miss you, then happy birthday to you. And here's to many, many, many more. Happy and healthy. Have a great night, Jim. Good night, all, and hugs to you, Kathleen. And have a great birthday tomorrow, Sherry. And yes, from all of us here at the show. And in case you aren't here tomorrow, but we don't want to give you a reason to not be here because we have 2 shows tomorrow. So take us with you. If you're going to the fair, if you're going to have a birthday party, put us on your mobile phone. So many people watch us on mobile. She plans to be here. So we're going to sing her happy birthday tomorrow. Cool. She's going to spend her birthday with us. You don't have to spend the whole day with us. Enjoy. But that is really, really cool. We love that. And happy birthday. Christine Clifton, I know she was touched by this show. She goes, Jim, thanks for such an inspirational show with Lady Saundra. Enjoyed all her music, live and video clips, lots of levity, talent, joy, passion.